Getting used to this YouTube thing. Oh my gosh. Okay, come. No, we made it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Sarah, and if you are returning, then thank you so much for all your support. Last time I was on YouTube, I posted a hair tutorial kind of similar to the curls I have now. It did really well, so I'm super excited to be back with my second video. But today we're going on a different route and we're going to do a travel inspired video. So I wanted to do a compilation of my trip to New York that I did a few weeks ago. And I was traveling there alone, meeting up with some friends in the city. So what you're gonna see is a little bit of the less touristy stuff. I'm hanging out with friends, I'm going to restaurants, I'm doing some activities that you've probably never even heard of. So I hope that you see this video and get inspired to go to New York yourself and try out these activities. You know, if you've been to New York before, you can go again and still have so much fun. So without spending too much time on this, I want to get right into the video so you guys can see and feel a little bit of what I felt when I was in New York last time. But without further ado, I just want to begin the video right away, and I will be narrating some of the scenes to let you know what I was doing in the city. And if you like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so that I can keep posting for you guys. And if you have any recommendations or suggestions, you can comment them below. Okay, day one in New York City. I started off this day in New York City Hall, which is right off the Brooklyn Bridge. And I was really just trying to waste time before getting brunch with Natalie. So I walked around and I love the little park that they have there. There's a lot of shade, there's a lot of people just doing their own thing, and they have the cutest little fountain where there's all these little puppies. But one of the great things about New York is just all its parks, and I personally went to grab Starbucks and just drank in the park by the fountain. As I was saying, New York City Hall is right next to Brooklyn Bridge, so the next thing I did was naturally cross the bridge. So as you approach Brooklyn Bridge, it connects Manhattan to Dumbo in Brooklyn. One of the cool things about walking the bridge is that it's kind of a nice walk, but also has amazing views. And also on this bridge is where I asked a stranger to take my picture right here so I could have one of those Instagram pics. And basically it leads you right into Dumbo, and Dumbo is where I met Natalie for the day and where we had brunch. So we went out and had brunch at the Bluestone Lane Cafe, which is an Australian cafe. The food was amazing and the staff was super nice. Free Wi-Fi and plugs for your phone, FYI. And then we followed in by going to the Dumbo Flea because Natalie just moved into her new apartment and needed some stuff, and who doesn't love a good flea? So the Dumbo Flea is kind of small, but it's situated right under the bridge and it's super cute. A lot of really fun artsy vendors are there. If you follow me on Instagram, behind this market is where I took this cute pic. And they have these delicious looking donuts right here that Natalie says I have to try. So here's just a quick shot of Natalie and I because we think we're so funny. Finally, while we left the flea, Natalie and I made a new little friend who was so fluffy and so tiny that we just almost kidnapped him. Now, one thing that I don't have footage for, but that happened after we saw that cute little puppy, was we went out and took pictures together, Natalie and I. So here on the left, you have the picture that I took of Natalie, and obviously I took a lot more, but this is the one that made it to Instagram. And the two on the right are the pictures that Natalie took of myself in Dumbo. So we had a really nice afternoon, and this is someone that I met through Instagram completely and then met in person, and now we hang out every time we're in New York because we are real life friends. And I think that Instagram is just great for that, for creating friendships around the world. My next stop was the Dream Machine. Now the Dream Machine is a spot in Brooklyn that has a bunch of different rooms that imitate kind of what your wildest dreams would be like. So the first one being a cloud room, this one being, bubbles, and then we have a black and white room as well, and just a bunch of funky rooms like this that kind of bring your imagination out into the wild and just make for super cute videos. And this was one of those infinity rooms that are just super gorgeous and that you just have to witness once in your life at least. But it's cool because it was hidden in this kind of laundromat style, and they had free cotton candy, which, you know, like, who doesn't like free cotton candy? And then one of the rooms was a pool full of, you know, those fun balls that you have when you used to have at McDonald's. And I got someone to help me and film me falling in because I have no friends to follow me around. But really, it's just a cool experience, and they have all these funky rooms, like this room with all the patterned plants, and just a really different and fun activity to do in New York. Day 2 began with a little brunch date with a friend that I met through Instagram, and we went to Marché Maman in French, which would be a mommy market, basically, and inside they have these a cute little boutique, I should say, and the food that I forgot to film, but I filmed on my phone, thankfully, was super cute and really delicious, and the decor was just, you know, insane. Following that, I did take a walk down to Little Italy, where I shopped around a little bit, and Little Italy is such a fun vibe. There's all these little tourist shops and actual shops, all these pizza and pasta places. They have amazing restaurants there that you should definitely check out. One of the shops that I went to had the cutest sunglasses, but also like patches that say like Girl Boss, and a bunch of accessories that were really affordable, so that was great. And then I made my way slowly down to Soho, where obviously the buildings are stunning. The architecture is super nice. If you have to take a stroll through Soho, like, I'm so jealous of you. This is also where I took one of my favorite Instagram posts ever, in this street right here, I believe. In Soho, we have La Durée, and La Durée is where I get the macarons, which are my favorite French dessert or snack or whatever you want to call them. But essentially, they are amazing. This is what they look like. If you haven't had one yet, like, you have to have one. My favorite flavor of all is passion fruit. They did not have it, so La Durée, I'm kind of boycotting you for a bit. But I'll be back. The balloons here are at the D Squared store in Soho because it is Pride Week, or it was Pride Week in New York, so a lot of shops had decoration like this. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up Soho, and now it's time to eat. Next over, I stopped, I was alone, at La Esquina, which is the corner, and they make delicious tacos. This is kind of what it looks like inside. Super small, super quaint, but the tacos are amazing, and, well, you know, God, I love tacos. But then I made my way up to the Upper East Side, took a little stroll to make my way to the Met. And the Met is just one big gorgeous museum. I did not go in this time because I've already been, but I love to see the decor and I love to see the steps because, you know, hashtag Gossip Girl. And the fountains are really cute. The corner coming up after this shot is where I took one of my Instagram posts, and it looks just like this, and I was really proud because I asked a stranger to take my picture and it turned out great. Next, we went to the Guggenheim. Guggenheim is actually free on Saturday nights, so this is the lineup to enter, and it actually moved really quickly, and so I was able to enter the Guggenheim at a very low cost. I paid $5, but you can pay whatever you want. And then after that, I just went to spend the rest of my evening in Times Square, which was actually about 10 minutes before I made my way back to my hostel because I wanted to come back before dark. But Times Square is amazing. Day 3, my last day, began in Washington Square Park, which was one of my favorite parks in the city just because of the big arch that it has that kind of resembles the Arc de Triomphe in Paris. But because it was Gay Pride weekend, we had all these people in the park waving flags, dressed all colorful, and so it was just a fun vibe to be walking through. I also have a picture in front of this arch, which I love. So the art there is really cool, and the arch is gorgeous. So if you are in New York, I do recommend this place. Then I made my way to the Gay Pride Parade and looked at all the people, you know, walking through it. It was such a fun and supportive environment. And even though this was my first Pride parade, I just feel like I had such a great experience, and everything was just so open and loving, and yeah, just amazing overall. After the parade, I walked up to Madison Square Park, where a silent party was happening. So you know when they put those earphones and everyone's listening to their own music, but it's actually not disturbing people not listening to the music. So I thought that was really cool. So you have all these people just dancing away, living their best life with these earphones, and that was really dope. Who says dope? Anyways, I was waiting for my Shake Shack, which is a staple in New York. If you don't know Shake Shack, you need to like get on that. And then I made my way over to Central Park by taking the subway, and I went to Central Park with my friend Claire from Australia, who was in town as well. So it was always nice to just hang out with some friends. This is the long mall strip in Central Park. I believe that's what it's called. It's just gorgeous because of all the trees and all the nature, all the artists, the music. It's really a really beautiful place. And here you have the beautiful Claire, which I did get to see in Montreal the week after. And Central Park is just full of street performers and, you know, spots that were filmed in Gossip Girl. Like I've now mentioned Gossip Girl twice, but this is where Chuck and Blair got married in a rush. And then leading up to that beautiful fountain that I'm pretty sure everyone has a photo op at, but that's okay because, you know, it's New York. But basically Central Park has all these amazing photo ops like this picture I took on the bridge, and it's great for taking walks and escaping the heat for a little bit. You can lay down in the grass and it's super cute. So the next thing we did is went to Le Vin Bakery, which makes the most delicious cookies, like not kidding. Here they are huge, they are so good, they are so like the bomb. The last stop we made was at Lincoln Square, and now that I'm almost done this video, I'm noticing that I did do a lot of touristy stuff. So, but I hope that you guys got some new things anyways. Lincoln Square is really cute. And finally, the last spot I went to was Chill House, which is a coffee shop slash beauty salon. And I basically went there because the cups are cute, but they were pretty good. So that's it guys for today. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and like I said, if you've liked this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you guys here again soon. You fatso!